Tough to say. We're going to talk about that and some other news Raiders related coming up next on Hammers House.
I know that's just in my mind. I know everything is just in my mind. Do you really want to be famous? Do you really want to be a superstar? Do you really want to get dangerous? Do you even know where the groupies are? Bitches out here be shameless. And I really wonder where their parents are. Look around, everything changes. It feels like I've been buried alive. Let it breathe.
Welcome to the original house, the only house for Las Vegas Raiders news, updates, reactions, and live streams. Welcome to Hammers House. Hope everybody's having a great night, afternoon, wherever you guys are at in the world. Before we go any further, let's do a quick roll call. Robert Pena, Anthony Estrada, Saul, Kenneth, what's good, bro? My son Prez is in the building. Bourbon, what's good? Greg, what's good? Raider at Lizette, what is good? See a bunch of you guys already flooding in. Hope everybody's doing well. So yeah, we have a lot to talk about tonight. I do want to talk about this coming season with what we currently have in place. Obviously, the draft is still 23 days away, but there's a lot of things to talk about, a lot of questions that people have been asking over the last couple of weeks, especially since we've had McDaniels, Ziegler, Mick Lombardi, Carmen Brasillo here for the last, 1 month and a half, 2 months. So we're definitely going to touch on those things and some other Raider related news tonight. Um, Probably looking at maybe an hour and a half, 2 hour show, depending on how long I can keep you guys entertained for. And yeah, so for those that are coming on in right now, break them thumbs. If you haven't already, if you're a first timer in here, hit them subs, smash the bell for all your Raiders content, and we are going to get right into it. Nice hat tonight. I completely love the black one better. Raider colors. Yeah. Hi, Keith. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you guys. Little Tiger, what's good? Earn, what's good? Uh, Earn is saying that our offense identity will be unpredictability. It could be, but I don't necessarily think so entirely. I gotta see if I have this up right now. No, it's right here. Our center and right tackle are my biggest concern. You know what? We're in the same boat with that. But before we go any further, let me add the chat to the box real quickly for you guys, and we can get into this momentarily. Because I do obviously want to highlight you. I love making you guys a part of this all the time. Give me 1 second. I think we're good now. Where are we at? There we go. Center and right tackle are my biggest concern. Why, in regards to our center right now, Andre James, why is he a concern? He definitely got a hell of a lot better as we got towards the tail end of the season. At the beginning, it was a little shaky, but again, I think it was the system. I think it was Tom Cable most definitely. Um, but I think right now they're in a much better place again, and I've talked about this, and I say it over and over and over again with the new offensive line coach in Carmen Brasillo. You are going to have a guy that is going to develop. That's the key word right there for what his task, his prime job is going to be, is to develop. And he's developed several offensive linemen for the Patriots where the team was ranked in the top 10 on a consistent basis. So I'm trusting that he's going to develop these guys. These guys are going to be a lot more disciplined than they have been over the last few years. Granted, we still have a few that are still a little wet behind the ears, i.e., Alex Leatherwood, who's coming into the second year of his career. He's coming into a sophomore year, rather. But I think with Brasillo at the helm for the offensive line, as an offensive line coach, I think they're going to be perfectly fine. I think they're going to gel. They're going to gel quickly, and they're going to be fine. We the people said 4 more days, Hammer. Yeah, 4 more days, UFC 273. I will be live, doing live coverage of the main card. Main event, my brother Aljamain Sterling, Long Island, Strong Island. Shout out to the Sarah Longo fight team out on Long Island. Um, we will be live 10 p.m., 7 p.m. Pacific time. He will be defending his bantamweight championship for the first time against interim bantamweight champion Peter Yan. It's going to be a dogfight. You guys are not going to want to miss it. So, guys, pull up this coming Saturday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. We will be live. April 28th, April 29th. Me and my brothers Mount Shieldmore, Andy, Docs, Wasted. We will all be at the Ahern Hotel hosting and doing live coverage of the NFL draft. April 29th, Thursday, April 28th, Friday, April 29th, and Friday, April 29th, 11 a.m. American Field Park in Vegas. We will be doing our first annual Oak Las Vegas flag football game. So, guys, pull on up for all these events that we have in store. The draft is going to be an epic, epic event the whole way through. So, guys, absolutely pull up for that. Hank is in here from Cali, 805 Central Cali Coast Nation, baby. Roll call. Yo, everybody, roll call. Shout out where y'all are from in the chat. Let's go. Need to see Tay, Waller, Hollins, Edwards, Redbone. I believe you meant Red Zone package. And I love this actually because this is what I have been talking about recently in regards to Mac Hollins. I do believe situational football is going to be where his strength is going to be. He is going to be in packages for both the red zone and the goal line. I truly believe that. 4 of his 14 receptions last year were for touchdowns. I think he's going to be a perfect fit when it comes to the situations of red zone offense and goal line offense. So we'll see how that plays out. Let me see if I'm missing anything yet because I'm already talking and ranting. I got my popcorn ready. Knock, what's good, brother? Let me just make sure I'm caught up with you guys. Sterling trolling Jan like crazy. Let him do it. This is what he does. He has fun with it. I can't wait, man. I cannot wait. Rita Cortez says he has the same hat. Little man is doing well. He's laying down right now. Appreciate you for asking. No mercy, Jan. Okay. Maze, what's good, bro? Sterling put the funk on Jan. He in trouble. Talk that shit. I'm hoping to they address the O-line. So we are going to talk about that as we do this tonight, most definitely. See you guys throwing up your area codes and your areas. Earn, obviously, Bay Area. Denver's in here. Inland Empire in here. DC, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Palmdale, Vegas, Tucson. Sean H, what's good? Hammer, what is your opinion on Cooks? So I don't know if you guys saw this last night or yesterday rather. There talks apparently that the Houston Texans are listening to offers on wide receiver Brandon Cooks for a second round draft pick. Now, a couple of weeks ago, they did say that they were either going to release or trade Cooks at this time. I do look at it from the standpoint for the Houston Texans with Deshaun Watson now being traded to the Cleveland Browns that they are in a full-blown rebuild mode in Houston. I do believe that Brandon Cooks would be a solid player for us. Shout out to Sean Johnson. He was sending me clips of Mitchell Renz doing a live today in regards to Brandon Cooks. I've talked about Brandon Cooks for quite some time. I told you guys up and down almost every single day. Numbers were consistent as hell. Consistent 1,000-yard receiving. No less than 5 touchdowns on average a year. He had 2 years where he kind of was off. One was a couple of years back when he was with the Rams, and another was in early stage of his career. But he also suggested trading this year's third round and Bryan Edwards for Cooks. Would I mind having Cooks here? I would absolutely love to have Brandon Cooks here, but I don't want to waste or trade away another piece of draft capital in this year's draft to bring Brandon Cooks here. I would like to see maybe a future second round. If we have to trade Edwards as a piece and they accept it, then cool. But at the same time, I'm not the person that's on the train right now with trading away Bryan Edwards. I spoke about this during I think it was Dirty's Live last night. I commented on something that somebody had said about Edwards, and I'm looking at it from the standpoint with Devontae Adams being here now. he's going to make the guys around him better. As a number one for Devontae Adams, he had Alan Lazard next as a number two in Green Bay. And for 3 years, Alan Lazard produced 1,400 yards with 14 touchdowns as a number two. As a number two. So I do think that with this offense, with Edwards as a number two right now, with Devontae Adams as the one, I think that this is going to open up a lot of opportunities and possibilities for everybody on the board on offense. Waller, Renfro, Jacobs, Drake, Hollins, Demarcus Robinson, but specifically, Brian Edwards. I think he is going to be just fine, especially knowing that he has somebody that could be double teamed majority of the time. That'll open things up for Brian Edwards. At the same time, have to take into consideration the offensive scheme. I do have some other things I want to talk about, so we will get back into the offensive scheme and things that can be done moving forward with this team. WrestleMania was actually good this year. What up, Nay? Yeah, it was night two. The Sami Zayn Johnny Knoxville match was hysterical. The Reigns and Lesnar match, I knew Reigns was gonna win, but it's just it is what it is. And I thought we were gonna see a new undisputed title last night, but obviously that didn't happen. So yeah, let them know the merch is up. I ordered a ton of stuff the other day, so yeah, guys, cop your merch. How do you feel about going after Julio Jones? I would honestly rather take the chance on bringing OBJ in here over Julio Jones. Julio Jones is hurt almost all the time. And that's not to say that, oh, well, OBJ is hurt as well. Yeah, he is. OBJ could come back in week 6, week 7 on a lesser contract and most likely play out the whole season and shine. We saw what he did when he went to the Rams. And I told people while I was watching the Super Bowl with how he was looking to start that game, I said if this dude continues to do this throughout this game, if he continues to ball out the way that he was, his market value is going to shoot through the roof. Unfortunately, he tore his ACL, the same ACL he had torn a year prior against the same team, the Cincinnati Bengals. But I honestly rather take OBJ over Julio Jones. I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel about that. Could have been better. That was great compared to the shit product WWE has had for years. It's because they finally have competition now. Best WrestleMania in years, literally years. You know what? I don't think last night's Raw, the night after WrestleMania, was that great either. I really don't. I don't know. Nay. I don't know. DeMarcus Robinson will push Brian Edwards. I think will make Edwards step up this season. Talk that shit, Sean. I definitely agree with you on that. Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. What's up, brother? Nice to see you in here. Night one definitely was way better. OBJ is never a healthy pass. Look, Eric, if you had to choose between him and Julio Jones, who would you choose? These guys were having a great debate last night about OBJ and AB, and guess what? OBJ is still better than AB. Numbers don't lie. And certain things that you can do, way better. So, yeah. We're no longer known as the Four Horsemen. We are now known as Mount Shieldmore. We had to change the name. We didn't want to be put in a category of being content creators of the Colts or the Broncos or any type of horses. And we also didn't want Vince McMahon and the WWE coming after us for using the Four Horsemen. So it is now Mount Shieldmore, myself, Andy, Docs, Wasted. Guys, again, we're going to have a great time in Vegas, and I really hope to see a lot of you guys out there. All right. I don't think we're doing Mount Shieldmore tonight. I did talk to the guys. I don't think we're going to be doing it tonight. But, all right. Let's get into this real quickly. I did want to alter something, but I'm not going to do it right now in regards to the chat. I could, but I'm not going to. Actually, I think I still could. Nope, I cannot because I forgot how I did this shit yesterday. Stream settings. Yeah, I don't remember how I did this yesterday. It is what it is. Oh, wait. Yep, we got it. So we did just alter our chat. The only people that can chat in here now are the subscribers. So those that are in here, if it's your first time in here, obviously, if you want to interact with me, you want to interact with the rest of Raider Nation, sub to the channel, y'all. Doesn't cost you anything. Hit that sub button and hit it right now. Let's go. If you step up in the ring with Stone Cold, you getting stunned, friend or not. That's a fact. Why do you say Raiders won't be in the playoffs in 2022? Who said that the Raiders won't be in the playoffs this year? OBJ was looking better. You right. Injuries worry me. Julio was looking lightweight washed. There you go. There you go. I know I'm not losing my mind when I say it. Egalitarian, what's good, man? What's good? I love that's one of my favorite emojis right there. I think it's supposed to be Violator. I love it. Are you done with StreamYard? I kind of love what I do over here right now, OG. Um, and again, I'm at the point now where I kind of need to be really trying to grind out and put content out like solo. Um, I saw a huge jump and a huge change when it was me being able to talk to everybody and put everything out there for you guys. But I will use it every once in a while. Most likely if we do like monthly lives like fan shows or whatever. But again, those live shows I'm probably going to try to designate more for the members. So yeah, but I love this setup right now. I love what I do with this, and I love the production of it, so I'm just trying to keep up with this as much as possible. All right, I feel like I keep swaying away from what I want to get into with you guys tonight, so let's do this. So I was looking at Just Blog Baby a little earlier, and this was an article that they put up. Like, there's not too much to touch on with this, for the simple fact that I don't necessarily agree with this article. So, shout out to Alex Pearl, by the way, the writer of this article. He has the Las Vegas Raiders' three worst contracts heading into 2022. The very first one, I want to see if any of you guys can guess this first before I even say who it is. But who do you think one of the worst three contracts that we have going into this season is? Who do you think the first player is? I just want to see in chat what you guys think. Hammer, you scared for Aljo? Bill, I ain't afraid of shit, and he ain't afraid of shit either. He's gonna get this win. Watch. He's gonna get this win. I've still been shouting you out in a bunch of non-Mount Shieldmore creators chats. I appreciate you, Bourbon. You know that. Nope, it's not him, White. No, definitely not, Ozzy. LV, no. Shout out to Iron Duke. Ding, 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 ding. Yes, the very first one is Cleve Farrell. Now, look, Farrell came in as the first round, fourth overall pick out of Clemson a couple of years ago. He's going into the final year of his rookie contract. Fifth year option is available for the Raiders to pick up May 2nd. This coming season, he is due $9.98 million, a contract where we really didn't see him much on the field this past season due to Gus Bradley bringing in Yannick Ngakoue, and just didn't feel that he was fit to be out there on a regular basis. Now, here comes Patrick Graham, a multiple style type defense that is done by down and distance, situational football, and by who he has on his depth chart. He can rotate players in and out as he pleases, put these guys in the best positions to succeed, but they feel like this is a bad contract. Now, we've talked about the options that could be done for Cleve Farrell at this time. He could be released, he could be traded, or he just plays out the season. So, if he's traded, we would have to cover at least half of that $9.98 million contract that he is owed this coming season. If we were to release him, we would have to eat the whole $9.98 million that he is owed. I do believe the addition of Chandler Jones, the addition of Patrick Graham as our defensive coordinator, I do believe Farrell is another guy that is going to have a breakout year this coming season. I do believe there's going to be certain down and distances. There's going to be certain situations where we're going to insert him, whether it being on the interior defensive line. Yes, I did say interior defensive line. Or he can be an edge rusher while Chandler Jones is at the outside linebacker position playing in coverage. That Farrell will feast on the line. He is going to be utilized a hell of a lot more and a hell of a lot better than Gus Bradley could have utilized him last season. So that's one of them. The other two, and I don't feel like, again, I'm not knocking this writer at all, but I do believe that the next two that he put on this list, they're not even relevant at this point. He has Colton Miller. I believe it was Colton Miller. And no, it was Andre James. I'm sorry. It was Andre James. It was Andre James and Kenyon Drake. Both of those guys' contracts got restructured within a day, or I think it was the same day that we brought in Devontae Adams. Again, I know somebody in here previously said that they were concerned about our center and they were concerned about our right tackle moving forward this year. Andre James is going to be perfectly fine. Again, as the season went along, he got a hell of a lot better playing center. We did see him getting thrown around, knocked around left and right at the beginning of the season, but he started to come into his own towards the tail end. I think he's going to be perfectly fine. Kenyon Drake, unfortunately, went down with that broken ankle. Another guy, they restructured the contract. That's great. I'm glad that they did that. I was honestly concerned that, well, not concerned, but I was under the belief that there was probably going to be some type of injury settlement where Drake would not be back this year. But guess what? They restructured the contract. He should be back at some point. Do I have an exact timetable? I really don't. Broken ankle is definitely a hell of a lot more different than a torn ACL. The broken ankle is a lot more serious, whether people look at it this way or not, than the torn ACL. The recovery time, I'm not sure exactly when he's coming back, but he will be in and definitely be a huge contributor to this offense when he does in fact come back. Clee ain't getting traded. Just let him play. Hey Bernard, I'm not saying to trade him. I'm saying that those are possibilities, and I told you what would happen. Oh my god, the results would be if we in fact did trade him. We would have to eat half of that remaining contract. Now, again, there are players that we have in line for fifth-year options that we have till May 2nd is the day that they make that decision. Josh Jacobs, Jonathan Abram, and Clee Farrell. I think out of those three, there's only going to be one person getting that fifth-year option picked up, and that person is going to be Josh Jacobs. Think he will be best used in blitz packages. White Tyson, you're absolutely right. I wholeheartedly agree with that. I do believe that that's where he's going to be utilized the best. Do you think Farrell would be moved to D tackle? There is a chance that he could also be moved to D tackle. It would definitely help in regards to bringing some of the rotating in and out the interior when these guys are winded. And again, down and distance, certain situational things on defense and personnel, I think he would fit pretty well, especially in the 3-4. I think he's going to be just fine. So they can put him in the edge, put Chandler Jones, the outside linebacker, to play coverage, or you could also move Clee to the interior for certain situations as well. Vitality, was good, bro. Patrick Graham will wait to see if Farrell Abrams fit his scheme by June 1st. So I was in one of the Discord chats today, not mine, but I was in another Discord chat today having this discussion about Jonathan Abrams and Harmon. I believe that Hammer is a 40 year for DC. Is 40 a year for DC too much? Bill, I've talked about this. JT, what's good? Bill, I've talked about this and I spoke about this recently. I was saying a 4-year, $150 million contract with about 115 to 120 mil guaranteed is a doable contract. There's no reason that anybody should be against this. There's no reason that neither side should be like, oh no, this isn't going to work. I think it makes sense. I think it would work for everybody. When do fifth-year options have to be picked up? May 2nd. So Monday, May 2nd, 2 days after the draft ends, the day I come back from Vegas, May 2nd is that date. So put it down in the calendar if you need to, and we will talk about it that day. If I'm back, Yes, I will be live and I will tell you if we've picked up the fifth year options for any of these three guys. But again, I do believe Josh Jacobs is going to be that guy that we pick the fifth year option up for. No one out yours me. What up, Chad? Hit that like and subscribe button. Let them know, JT. Yeah, we know. Y'all West Coast cats have it different and say it different, but it's all good. I'm never knocking that. Um, what am I looking at right now? I'm making sure that I've caught up to you guys. I don't want to say any. I don't want to not try to keep up with you guys as much as possible. Bernard, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. And those that are in here for the first time, unfortunately, you cannot interact in the chat until you hit that subscribe button. New rules, best way to move forward, best way for you guys to stay up to date with the content. Hit that subscribe button. What are you guys waiting for? Everybody in the chat will tell you you will be in for some great Raider content coming from somebody from the East Coast. So there you go. Hit that sub button if you're in here right now. If you want to chat it up with me, you want to ask me questions, you want to chat it up amongst the rest of my family, the Raider Nation, hit that subscribe button right now, y'all. It doesn't cost you anything to do that. All right. I've seen the chat talking spicy. I love it. What was your thought yesterday on Dirty's channel? JT, I wanted you to go to sleep as much as you were talking. I really wanted you to go to sleep. I was starting to beat my head against this table, but no, it was good content, and I definitely enjoyed hearing what I heard. So shout out to Dirty as well. Dirty's Basement. It's definitely a good live. Hammer, are you concerned at all about the DC Ziggler contract standoff? No, I'm not. Again, everybody's been asking about the whole Honey Badger thing and what's his situation, what's going on, da 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 da. Believe he met with New Orleans today. Guess what? He left without a contract. I think that we all need to be patient. As a whole, Raider Nation, we need to be patient right now, and we got to wait and see how this plays out in regards to the contract extension of Derek Carr. We extend him. We have another $20+ million in cap space after June 1st. There's still going to be moves out there that we can make. I'm still sitting here on the edge of my seat waiting for Kyle Van Noy to come here as well. Stephon Gilmore hasn't signed anywhere, but again, I feel like Stephon Gilmore has not been a name that has really been talked about too much associated with the Raiders over the last few weeks. But Honey Badger has been one that has been talked about over and over and over again. So I don't think there's going to be a standoff. I do believe that we just need to be patient and take this as it goes along. You already see Devontae and DC already hanging out again, like they're back in college and working out with each other and everything. So we just got to wait this out. Be patient. I'm gonna channel my Aaron Rodgers here and tell everybody in the nation right now to RELAX. Relax. We'll be just fine. NFL finally let me order my Tay Adams authentic. Yeah, I was looking for it and they didn't have it up. I if they have the Vapor Elite one, I think Adams will be that one that I get this year. Hammer, who you think Raiders play week 1 division game, Rams or Niners prime time? Oh God, I don't know. And if it's the Rams first, oh my goodness. I hope not, because I hate being that team that has to play the newly crowned Super Bowl champions in week 1 and go through the whole getting the rings and the whole ceremony and stuff. And I've told you guys, the Rams game, I will be going to SoFi this year. That's a game I would not want it to be the first game of the season. So I really don't know at this time. I see they have some type of contest if you could predict the entire 17 game season in the order of each opponent we have. I couldn't do that if my life depended on it. LSU Pro Day is tomorrow. That and family, that's why he's there. There you go. Makes sense. Makes sense. Raiders not extending Carr means they're still bringing in pieces, so they aren't done. But where would you want that money to go? Defense or offensive side of the ball? JT, it's a good question. I still think that we need a veteran right tackle. I've been saying that since the since our season ended, that was one thing that we needed to get in free agency, and we have yet to do that. But again, who's to say that we're not going to have a guy on our radar when training camp and preseason happens, you can see a lot of these guys get cut. We could end up picking some guys up from there as well. So I definitely want a right tackle defensively. I would love to add to our linebacking core right now, and I would love to add another piece to our secondary. I think the rest of the way is going to be through the draft, but also with the draft, it's going to be the best players available. Sarah, what's up? Terrence is in here as well. The king and queens of Hammers.House. The kings and queens of the moderators. Rated Critique is in here as well. The great one is in here. Fifth toughest schedule. Hey, we always have one of the top toughest schedules of the year, and I'm not concerned about that. I'm really not. I think with this coaching staff, we're going to be just fine. I see my homeboy right here. The Lunchable stacking, Capri Sun killing, trike riding. I wear my sunglasses at night. The SC experience is in here. Much love to little bro. If you guys have not already, please sub to his channel. Up and coming. He's been grinding on his own for quite some time now. Please hit that sub button for my brother. I see Vamp Hearts is in here. What is good? What is good? What is good? If there's anybody on the outside looking in, because that's exactly what you're doing right now, if you can't comment in the chat, hit that subscribe button and be a part of the original house, the only house, Hammers.House. Tough schedule, and we're gonna wax right through everybody. Talk that shit, Critique. All right, so we did talk about this. We did talk about the 3 worst contracts. Like I said, I don't think they're bad. I think the Klee one is kind of bad because he's starting to come off as a bust, but I think that he's going to have a huge, huge turnaround this year, most definitely. So I'll leave that one alone. But there's also a report out there. Shout out to Jason Willis on this one from Just Blog Baby. About the Raiders, could they trade for N'Keal Harry? Now, N'Keal Harry is a receiver. Guess where he's from? You guessed it, the New England Patriots. He was a former first-round draft pick. Came into the league in 2019, but he has struggled with New England. First 3 seasons, he started just 18 games and only 598 receiving yards and 4 touchdowns in 3 years. He did not catch a touchdown this past season. I don't know why that this is becoming a thing, and they're asking to, like, I don't know. He had a trade request, and Harry, he doesn't want to be in New England anymore for whatever reason. And look, Josh McDaniels isn't there anymore either to try to guide him. You have a whole bunch of receivers out there like Bourne, Aguilar, Parker, Jacoby Myers. Like Devontae Parker just got traded there last week. So I can understand his frustrations and feel he's being underutilized and doesn't want to be there anymore. But what we have right now, we have Adams, we have Waller, we have Renfro. Now, granted, Waller is a tight end, but we also have Matt Collins, we have Tyron Johnson, we have Brian Edwards, we have Demarcus Robinson. We have a full room right now. Do we really need to add another receiver, especially one that's only had a total of 598 yards in his three years in the league? A receiver that didn't score a single touchdown last year for us? Is that really someone we need? Because I don't think so at this point. I think if we were to get another free agent receiver, Landry, OBJ, if we were to trade for Cooks, cool. But no, in my opinion, N'Keal Harry is not that guy to bring here for anything right now. I feel special teams is kind of on lock with a lot of the new pieces that we brought in as well. So hard pass on N'Keal Harry. We definitely moving on from that. So we have another mock draft that was done. This was from Tashawn Reed of The Athletic. He has us going with an offensive tackle who apparently could be an offensive lineman that can play anywhere on the offensive line, and that is Darian Kennard. He's a former offensive tackle from Kentucky, 6'5", 322 pounds, could compete for starting reps early. He could also benefit from taking some time to develop as a versatile backup. He's only 22. He's far from finished prospect and undoubtedly improved with development. Insert Carmen Brasillo. I've said it before and I'll say it again. when it comes to any offensive lineman that we potentially go for in the draft, I think they will be just fine, especially under Brasilla's tutelage. Um, I'm not sure exactly where we would look to get Kennard off the board. Maybe he's up there um, in the third round at pick number 86 for us. They're looking at it as Kennard potentially being a home run for us moving forward. He's got multiple years of SEC experience. He can play several different positions, like I said before. His best position in the NFL might be guard. So, hey, we've talked about two pieces on the offensive line. I've talked about two pieces on the offensive line that we've needed to focus on moving forward, and that was the left guard and the right tackle position. Insert him to the left guard position. If you can develop quickly and correctly throughout training camp and preseason, he could be that guy to fill that hole at the left guard position moving forward. Uh, just what I think about that. I'm just trying to catch up again because I got to talk. Just came to the show some love. Love everyone. Shout out to the mods and Sarah. Miss you and see you guys, but I'll catch up with you guys later. JT, appreciate you being in. Oh, wait. Phoenix, I got a bone to pick with you, bro. I reached out to you, or at least I put it in the community post. I need you to message me on Twitter or IG immediately. Phoenix Raider. Please report to Hammers Principal's office immediately. Thank you. It's very important, actually. So please reach out to me as quickly as you can. I'd really appreciate it, dude. RT, no more Parker, please. Yeah. Stu! How the fuck are you, buddy? What's up, bro? I just put on the new Ghostbusters with my son, Chubbs. I'll be on later. All right, if you're on tonight, I'll definitely try my best to pull up, brother. Most definitely. I hope all is well with you and the kiddies, though. All right. Share your vid about being hacked on Fubar on Twitter. Wait, what? I'm mad confused. All right. So, yeah, I think Kennard could be that guy potentially. He's among a dream pick in the third round for the Raiders, and he would definitely help improve our offensive line by leaps and bounds. So, you know what we will do at some point tonight? I will try to mess around with another mock draft, and if Kennard is up there, I will try to get him. If he's there, I will take him, and then we see what we can do the rest of the way. But we'll get into that a little bit later on. So we have another one that we're talking about right now, and this is another one. This is from Silver and Black Pride. Shout out to Matt Holder on this article. This is an up and down, not an up and down, but it's a debate for a linebacker or an edge rusher in the draft. And these two guys that we're talking about right now is linebacker out of Cincinnati, Darrian Beavers, a guy that I have been high on, especially in the third round if he's there. Wasted is saying that he believes that Leo Chanel might be there, and that's the guy he would take. I think the Chanel's going to probably be gone by some point mid to late second round. But Beavers is one of these guys that's up for this debate right now for us, or edge rusher Josh Paschal out of Kentucky. Now, Darrian Beavers on the big board, he's 86 overall. He's a third round prospect. We've talked about this before. He's a 6'4", 237-pound linebacker, an impressive 6.913 cone time at the combine, can make plays from sideline to sideline. He's also a smart player that could take away underneath areas in zone coverage. However, he isn't someone defensive coordinators can rely on consistently in man coverage or deeper zone drops. Here's the thing, and this is not a knock on my guy at all, but Beavers pretty much has the similar traits to that of Denzel Perryman. Denzel Perryman is a great run-stopping middle linebacker, but his coverage is not the best in the world. Beavers, now I'm kind of like, third round, do I go with a linebacker or do I wait another round or two before I find that linebacker I want? Because we don't want to have to go through that again where we have a guy like that, cool, you're a tackling machine, you can do this, but you can't cover. I'm not sure if I want to attempt to go that route now. So now you bring in Josh Paschal. He's another one. Ranked wise, he's 84th overall. He's a third rounder. Now, this guy is an edge rusher. Versatile defensive lineman who played up and down the Wildcats last season. He fits the profile of the jack of all trades type of player and is well rounded for his character and leadership, having battled back from a malignant melanoma diagnosis in 2018 and ascending into a role as a captain in 2020. The case against him, obviously, we got Mad Max and Chandler Jones. Um, he would have to add some weight maybe, and we might have to move him to the interior D line. He's 268 pounds right now. He could be a guy that we could put in the 4 technique, but he fits the profile of a typical every down 3-4 defensive end, and he's one of Wace's favorite guys. He's not thick framed, he's full framed. Um, but I'm gonna put this up on the chat right now to see what your guys' thoughts are on that. And again, this is a toss up right now, more or less. This is the best way to talk about it. You go Paschal or you go Beavers. Which one are you choosing? Again, Beavers is a linebacker, Paschal is an edge rusher. But again, he could be another person that you can put as the interior if he puts a little bit of weight on. So hold on. Let's ask a question. I'm going to put Beavers. Yes or no? That should be posting up shortly. I think it actually goes in the... No, it's right there. And... Wait, I can't even see that. I think I gotta mess that up. All right. Aussie, Hammer, what do you think of D'Angelo Malone, edge rusher, Western Kentucky, in the 4th or 5th round? Again, I believe that with the edge rushing thing right now, and I just touched on Josh Paschal, I don't know if we necessarily going to need an edge rusher right away. We do have a fairly decent depth chart right now with that. But if we have to go that route, I would go that route. I sent you Instagram. All right, Phoenix, I'm gonna hit you up after this live, and we are going to talk. Like, it's nothing serious, but I've been trying to reach out to you for the last 2 days, so we'll definitely talk after this live. Um, wait, is that Beavers in the third? It would be Beavers in the 3rd round, but here's the thing. They have a toss up now between Beavers and Josh Paschal. Paschal, he could put his weight up. They could put him on the interior and have him in the 4 technique. For Paschal, that is. Beavers, similar traits to Perryman. Do I necessarily want to draft him now in the 3rd round? It's kind of hard to debate. Paschal is a solid against a run too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can get him to put his weight up and put him at the interior. Maybe he could do good there. I was sick, so I was sleeping. I hope you're feeling better, bro. All right, so it's 56% are saying yes to Beavers. So let me put up Paschal now because I'm not going to keep the like I can't really see this the whole time, so I'm going to just try to do it as quickly as possible. Uh-oh. Is it not letting me do it? Yeah, I don't think it's letting me do it again. Yeah, it's not letting me do it. So, I don't know. We'll try that one again down the road. But give me 1 sec. Let me make one quick adjustment for you guys, and we are going to be good to go. I know you guys hate the dead air. I hate the dead air as well. And I appreciate everybody that's in here tonight with me. I think we've already been on a little close to an hour. Just want to put this up. I don't know why this came up the way it did tonight. Interesting. But put this up for you guys and we'll be good to go. Pin this to the top. All right, so the membership and the link for the merch is all pinned to the top right now if you guys want to Show your support on that. Best way to support the channel, hit the membership button. You know the perks. You got the custom emojis, the badges. Tier 2 members, the Shields Up members are entered monthly for Hammers.House merch giveaway. First of every month we've been doing it. That's why I'm trying to reach out to Phoenix. Phoenix did win the other day on the first, so he's going to get some Hammers.House stuff of his choosing. And now I'm looking at the poll, and the poll is 50-50. All right, I just saw that there was something to end the poll. Let me end that. You guys are undecided on that. Paschal was listed as 6'3", 280 last season. That's a fucking beast. So 50, yeah, out of 20 people, we got 49 in here right now. This is kind of low, but it is what it is. So out of 20, 10 said yes, 10 said no on Beavers. All right, so I guess you guys are all on the fence just the way I am. But yeah, let's go right into the main topic for tonight, and it's breaking down our offense and what our identity is this year. Now, we know what John Gruden had. For me, it was that old school West Coast offense, and it was a lot of ground and pound, right? He loved running heavy, right? But he was still using a lot of old shit, and he was running Jacobs into the ground, literally. Um, Dude was just in there way too much, getting banged up left and right, and just being overutilized, which sucks. It does, because I think he could have had better numbers had he not been out there all the damn time. Oh shit, I won. I'm the old lady that got up and heard bingo number come up. Yeah, I fucking get with you. Yeah, bro, you won. That's why I've been trying to get a hold of you. And I even, like, it wouldn't let me mention you specifically, but I did write your name in the community post for Shields Up. Yeah, you won, bro. Congratulations, by the way. Keep using your hammers and smashing that like button. There we go. Talk that shit, Anthony. So yeah, we know what the offense was the last couple of years under Gruden, under Olsen. Sorry, Stu. But yeah, as McDaniels is here, there's things that are gonna be different, but at the same time, not so different. McDaniels and the Patriots, they run a very run heavy offense. Um, and with Carr, he could benefit from this offense as it's going to take a load off of him, most definitely. They're definitely going to move to a more gap heavy scheme based more on power and getting blockers downfield, while Olsen was just doing a zone running game. So you'll definitely see something different off this offensive line, and maybe this is something that will be playing to the strengths of some of these guys, like maybe Brandon Parker, Illuminor, Andre James, um, Alex Leatherwood. This could be something that helps tremendously. They love a power and counter concept on offense with this run game, right? You can see a lot of things improve tremendously. And here's another guy, a new system, a new head coach. Josh Jacobs is one of those guys with this running game. He's going to thrive. McDaniels likes to go to three-headed monsters. He likes that pro gun form. He likes the pro formation. He likes the pro gun formation. He likes I formation. He likes single back formation. This is going to be an offense right now. Dive plays for Jacobs, I'm telling you now. He likes to run between the center and the guards for dive plays up the gut. He is a legit downhill runner. He's better running down up the gut than he is to the outside. He's gonna thrive off this shit, guys. He really is. We need guys like Simpson and Leatherwood to just do their job. Open up holes for Jacobs and let him run through them and make shit happen on a consistent basis. The passing philosophy, let's talk about this. What's the one thing that the Patriots always seem to have on a year by year basis? At least one thing that they have on a year by year basis. I'm gonna wait to see what you guys say first, and then I'll answer the question. What is the one thing that the Patriots always seem to have. No, 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 no. Holly, what's good? I'm waiting to see if anybody has it. What is that one piece? That one piece that the Patriots seem to have year in and year out. I'm not sure if they necessarily had one this year, but prior to that, I'm gonna go with LV, but I'm gonna improv it a little bit. Phoenix, same thing. I'm gonna improv on this a little bit. The Patriots always have a shifty little white boy that can make shit happen. Welker, Edelman, Amendola, even the backfield, you had Danny Woodhead. You have at the tight end position, you had Gronk. These guys thrived in this offensive style system for one reason and one reason only. It was a short passing game. It was a quick passing game. But here's the thing. Offensively, you're going to see a lot of different sets as well. I did talk about some of the basic run formations, I guess. But you're also going to see double tight formations. You might see 3 tight ends on the field at some point. You will see empty gun quite often as well. As long as this offensive line can put these guys on the defensive line on their backs, they will be fine. You will see empty gun formations. This style of offense is made for guys like Waller, is made for guys like Renfro, guys that can make things happen across the middle, that can drag across from one hash to the other hash. This is the offense that these guys are going to thrive in. Another person that's going to feast in this is going to be Bryan Edwards. Devontae Adams being shut down here and there every once in a while. That's how I'm going by it, because he's a freak of an athlete and he's an elite receiver. You're going to fucking catch Edwards either downhill or catch Edwards on a hitch route, and things are going to happen. You will see swing passes if they decide to go the route of a pro gun formation. You could be seeing these guys swinging out for passes. You could see these receivers, Adams definitely being one of them, on quick screens. But it's all over. Everything all over the field is going to work now. Especially for the type of guys that we have, these weapons that we have right now, especially for Derek Carr. Derek Carr should be able to have a very successful season, a potential MVP season, with what he has in front of him in regards to the talent he has around him and the type of offensive play style that Josh McDaniels and Nick Lombardi brings to the table. So I'm definitely excited. I'm getting excited as I'm sitting here talking about it. I wish that week 1 was this coming Sunday, but yeah, that's a lot, bro. Kenyon Drake will ball out in screen games. That's a fact. He better thrive. If not, you could say tight end slot back out of the backfield. Let me see if I missed anything. I'm trying to catch up, guys. I'm not trying to miss anybody. I'm trying to figure out why Sarah said damn. Break them thumbs. There you go. There you go. People are going to have a difficult time covering every Raider weapon in this receiver and running back court. That's a fact, Kyle. That's a fact. Angel, what is up, man? What is good? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I should have got one in blue too, but nah, I'm good. Shout out to Eric. Appreciate you, kid. I'm excited looking at this team on paper. We're going to the playoffs and winning at least one while in there. I think we make a deep playoff run this year. I know it's McDaniel's first year as a coach. Devontae's first year with us. The whole coaching staff is obviously new. I think we're going to make a deep playoff run. Waller, Renfro, Drake gonna eat. Talk that shit. Joseph, I'm doing good, man. Appreciate you pulling on up. Definitely appreciate you pulling on up. Sorry for the call. Wait, what? Critique, what happened? What'd I miss? I'm telling you, man, I do believe that these guys are going to thrive. These guys are going to eat. Yeah, but again, LV, I was definitely hesitant when they announced McDaniels. But again, You learn the best way to learn is through life experiences, and you learn from your mistakes. That was ages ago. It was 12 years ago, 12, 13 years ago. He's grown as a person. He has grown and developed more as a coach. I think he's going to be perfectly fine here. I was on the wagon of prove me wrong. I think what he's brought in with him, this team is going to be very successful. We're going to be hated more than we normally are. Too bad. I always say, let them hate as long as they fear. We are going to have a very successful year. Mark my words on that. Oh, okay. Got you. Got you. Renfro is going to be nasty on routes. That's a fact. Now he's going to be a monster. Yup. R for life. What's good, bro? Eric, you sing some Boys to Men. Did he already start? Yes, he did. I can't with you, kid. Brave, what is good, man? Nice to see you in here. I hear it was just saying, trust me, I'm not arguing with any of y'all. We having a healthy conversation. We having Raiders talk. I wanted to be on today. I know for some of y'all it's kind of weird to see me on so late, but I had to pull up and do this for y'all tonight. Benjamin, what's good, man? Facts, the season hasn't started yet, and he's already proven the nation wrong. Yep. Oh my God, here we go again with the Lakers. Oh Lord. All right. How long have we been on here for? And we did get a like on Oh, that was an hour ago. We got a like on on Facebook. Jesus, I'm tripping over my words tonight. Max, I'm doing good, man. If there's anybody in here watching right now for the first time, again, the only way you're gonna be able to interact fully is hitting that sub button. Doesn't cost you anything. Hit that sub button so y'all can join the nation and chat it up in the original house, y'all. I was thinking about this yesterday when I was at work, and I kind of want to see in here right now who is going to be in Vegas. Because I thought about doing something. I'm real curious if I were to do it, how many people would actually respond when I did it. I'm at the hospital. Daughter's getting x-rays on her leg. Oh my God, man. Thoughts and prayers with you, man. I hope everything is okay with her. Wow. Benjamin, appreciate you. So I was thinking about like grabbing the mic and saying welcome to the original house, and I would just put the mic out and see how many y'all say the only house. Like that shit I'd probably lose my mind if y'all actually responded. Hammer, I'm finna press you on the line if you play receiver at that flag game. Yeah, you're gonna be in for it, bro. You're gonna be in for the business. You're gonna get real mad once I cook you. Start drinking your water. It was 90 to yeah, you know what? Thor is saying that he's hoping that hell doesn't hit by the time we get there, but I've been looking and it's like mid to high 80s the last few days, so looks like there's gonna be a lot of shorts being worn out there. You're a Suns fan, right, Jeremy? Lynn got more rings. Oh God. If you sing Hammer, I'm throwing raw oxygen. I'm not singing. I'm just gonna say welcome to the original house, and I want to hear everybody say the only house. That shit would be dope. But yeah, man. So how long have we been on for? I didn't even get to look. Because that thing is up. All right, so we've been on for almost an hour. We got 64 in here. I'm not even sure how many likes we have, but break them thumbs, hit them subs, smash the bell, y'all. Hammer, did you see the SC comment about West Coast dugout? Nah. What do you say? Shit. Yeah, shorts, and more shorts. I might have to get a couple more. Appreciate you, Bourbon. Yeah, it's dry, windy heat. Yeah, I hear like the dry heat. I've never experienced I've experienced a terrible humidity in both New York and Florida. So this is gonna be different, very very different. Hammer, I need you on the show tomorrow, some way somehow. It's going to be trash talking and stuff. SC, you and I will talk off air, and yeah, we'll talk off air. We'll see what the possibilities are of that, bro. But I don't know. We covered everything we needed to cover tonight, and I appreciate those that have been hanging out. Again, there really hasn't been too much to talk about. There really hasn't been any moves, but you know, we're still gearing up for the draft. You know what? I said I was gonna do it, so I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna roll out right this second. Let's do this. Give me 1 second, y'all. We are gonna do this. My brother Wasted is in the building, man. Pull that up. Yeah, I kind of feel some type of way though, bro. Shit, you not. I'm gonna add you as a moderator, but you don't even got me as a mod on your channel, you son of a bitch. All right. Let's get back into it. If this shit actually wants to cooperate with me. Let's do the full 7, obviously. And like I said, if Kennard is up there, we're gonna go that route and then go the rest of the way after that. So let's see how this goes. I don't know. I think mom is watching. Hi, mom. Let me search for him because I don't see him here. And here goes the problems. Fuck. All right, so he's not on the board though. That's the thing. He is not on the board at this time. JoJo's up here though, and Beavers is gone. But again, this is something that we are gonna go with the best available on the board, right? I'm not gonna go the route of a quarterback because we do have a backup right now in Nick Mullins. Gilbert Sayre is a practice squad quarterback. I'm still gonna go the route of an offensive lineman and take Dyche. For depth, I will go with damn, is that Cordell? Yeah. Look, an LSU product. Maybe Honey Badger does come. So we got back-to-back picks here. We know how high I've been on this guy, so I'm going Noah Ellis. And now I'm going to go DeMarco Jackson to fill that linebacking core. We'll see how this one plays out. I might even have to send it to my brothers in our chat. So we pretty much touched on a lot of the needs that we have right now. TJ's up there. And you know what? At this point, another piece, another addition to the backfield. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go the route of a running back. Let's see how this draft plays out. Sorry, I gotta like lean and get close because even with contacts, my eyesight ain't the best in the world. But like I said, Kennard is already off the board, so he might not be a guy that's there for us in the 3rd round. We finished with an A- though. I'm gonna take a picture of this. I'm gonna send it to my brothers and see what they think of this. This is actually a very solid draft, though. You had a couple of A pluses. You had a B plus. You had nothing less than a B plus, or I'm sorry, less than a B rather. That's not too bad. Let's again. Let me get a picture of this. I will send it to my guys. See what they have to say about that one. Not a bad draft though. Let's get back. Hi guys. Better bring some shaving cream. Oh my god. Me, I don't have mods. I don't know how. Bro, you have mods in your shit. I saw it today. You have mods. I said hi, Hammer's mom. Thor, what's good, bro? So what do you guys think? What did you guys think of that draft? Because that one I feel was pretty damn interesting. Sunscreen, you East Coasters leave Vegas looking like lobsters. Yeah, I just learned that I can actually get sunburnt. So yeah, a lot of sunscreen will be in use while I'm out there. Nice. Would you do a receiver in the fourth? Again, I kind of am at the point now when it comes to receivers, we have such a deep depth chart at the receiver position. I don't see us really necessarily taking a receiver unless there's a really, really good standout on the board. Hammer, what do you think of Neil Farrell Jr., LSU? Also, have you heard of Ayoma Awazuriki from Stanford? No, but I will definitely check them out. You pumped to get to watch the draft live? I'm excited, man. I'm extremely excited to be out there. I'm extremely excited to be out there with the nation and just have a great time with my brothers as well. It's gonna be definitely an unforgettable experience. I've said it before. I've never been to Vegas, so um, I'm very much looking forward to being out there. Definitely. Mondo, what's good, man? Happy Thirsty Tuesday, brothers. Appreciate you pulling on up. All right. So we talked about a lot of different things. We covered a lot of things, including our offense and where we stand and what we could potentially be this coming year. I think I'm just gonna roll out at this time. We've been on for a little over an hour. I appreciate everybody that's been on tonight. Much love to everybody in the chat that's hung out as long as they did. Um, continued. They're building stages already. That's dope. Um, yeah, I'm gonna roll out, man. Bernard is putting the link up again for the merch. Guys, you want to support me and support the channel. The membership is pinned to the top as well as the merch site. Um, but yeah, let me get out of here, y'all. Let me put this up one time because I didn't put it up at all tonight. For those that haven't followed me on the social media platforms yet, obviously this is a YouTube one. Search it just like that and it pops up. IG, Hammers.House. Twitch and Twitter are both one and the same. It's Hammers_House. You guys want to talk to me, talk life, talk football? That's the best way to do it. And we do have a new Discord server as well, the Raider Nation Syndicate. I know there'll be people that are in here that are already part of it. They will send the links to you guys as well. But yeah, let me roll out for now. Much love to everybody that pulled up tonight. Oh, you know what? I do have one more thing for you guys before I roll out because we didn't show that either. Check this out. Well, there you guys go. There's the merch. Check it out. Most definitely. Hammer won't let me send messages on Raider Nation Syndicate. I know there's people that are in there that have access. I think they're in here right now. Terrence, if you're still in here, I know you're a mod in there. We'll definitely get that straightened out. Or reach out to me on IG or Twitter, and I'll send you a link to have you pull up. So, guys, with that being said, much love to everybody that pulled up tonight. On your way out, if you haven't already, break them thumbs, hit them subs, smash the bell for all your Raiders live streams, reactions, news, and updates right here in the original house, the only house, Hammers House. Continue to stay safe. Most importantly, be kind to one another. COVID is still around. Remember to wash your hands and your asses. And as always, win, lose, or tie, Raider Nation till I die. Till next time, y'all. Later.
It's time!
I feel like the grass is green, and everything I do is unseen. But I know that's just in my mind. I know everything is just in my mind. Do you really wanna be famous? Do you really wanna be a superstar? Do you really wanna get dangerous? Do you even know where the groupies are? Bitches out here be shameless, and I really wonder where their parents are. Look around, everything changes. It feels like I've been buried alive.